All right. Hi, guys. I hope you guys have had a great week. The market has been pretty good to us this week. We had a couple of days, red days, as we call them, or days where things went on sale. But overall, market's been pretty good. What we have for you today is a quick tutorial where we're going to review the StreamlineiG portfolio. For the most part, you're going to find pretty much everything we've ever posted about the target price, the price at which it was at the time that we called it out, and what the current price is. And this sheet actually is active, it's live, it's dynamic. So it's going to automatically update certain things and provide different decisions that we would actually use ourselves. So you'll find on the left-hand side, the first thing you have is the ticker symbol of the stocks that we have listed here. Like I said, these are things that we've either called out. You're going to find a few things that we may not have posted that we're actually playing around with. We put it in our portfolio. Very rarely will you find something on this list that we did not post. For example, here's one we did not post, Apple. Everyone knows what Apple is. That's not something we kind of threw out there. Actually, it is. We did post about Apple a while back, and that we were buying more because we have a belief that this stock is really going to grow with all of the new research and development that Apple is doing. So you have the ticker symbol and the company name, which is auto generated. This next field, decision, there are three different decisions we have here. Either it's going to be a buy, on sale, or too high to buy today. And we have one little small error that I'll fix in just a moment. Buy is just that. The current price of the stock is a good time to buy. Go ahead and purchase if you like, if that's a stock that you want to include into your portfolio. If it's red where it says too high to buy today, that does not mean that the stock, that company is bad. What it's saying is if we go over to a few rows over, you'll see that the daily price change, meaning how much the price has gone up from yesterday to today. If that stock price has shot up almost 7%, it's too high to buy today. Let's wait till it come down a little bit and buy it at a better price. I always like to use the concept of a roller coaster when it comes to stocks. You want to get on a roller coaster ride when it's at its lower point and not trying to get on a roller coaster when it's at its highest point. Now, does that mean that I would never buy something because it's too high to buy today? No, it depends on what my strategy is. If my strategy is, I don't believe this stock price is ever going to come down, if that's the case, it's always going to be too high to buy. So let's say, perfect example, EXPI has been on fire since we first took a look at it when it was around $17 a share. It's now $155.77. So if this is something that I know I'm going to hold long term, meaning I'm going to hold on to this for at least 5, 10 years, it doesn't matter to me what the stock price is at that point because I plan to hold a long time anyway. Let's say I'm playing a short game with EXPI, meaning I'm only going to hold this. I'm going to get in, make some money, and get out real quick, maybe 5, 6 months. If that is my strategy, it is too high for me to buy today because I want to jump on at its lowest point or at a low point of what we call the dip, and then I want to jump out when it goes up. And that's money that I make. The difference between the price of the stock when I bought it and the day that I sell it, that is where your profit comes in. Until you sell a stock, you have what we call equity. It's like owning a house. You don't make a profit at off of your house of selling it until you sell the house. Until then, you have equity in the house. Same thing with stocks. Now, it will turn red anytime the daily price change is over 5%. If the daily price change goes above 5%, that stock is on fire today. It is zooming, or what we call it's running. The price of the stock has gone up. We want to wait a little while. Maybe tomorrow it may come down and be a little bit better of a price. We'll see. But if it's on sale means the stock is at a low point, or it's lower than it was yesterday. Anytime a stock is below 3%, so 3% lower than it was the previous day, then it should be marked as on sale. I'm actually going to change that to 5. So it's going to be 5% for being too high and negative 5% for being too low. Or well, I'll say on sale. We'll never say too low. We'll say on sale, meaning, hey, this is a good day to buy because this is 5% lower than when it was yesterday. And it may shoot back up tomorrow. So maybe I'll buy some more of that stock today. So when I come in to look, let's say I just got paid today, and I always every pay period, I take a percentage out of the income that I make and I put it towards my investment portfolio. That way I can help it to continue to grow because it's a continual process. I may say, I'll take a look at this sheet and I'll take a look at what's on sale and what's too high and what's to buy. If there's something that I'm just trying to build and it's that buy, I'll go ahead and buy some. If there's something that I really like, let's say I really like Pinterest and I show that it's on sale, I may go ahead and buy some more Pinterest now because the price may go up tomorrow. And those are the three things that you have there. These are automated. So if you were to refresh your screen, if I was making this video actually during the market hours, these would change colors as the price changes. Your current price will change as the price changes. The percentage since purchase gain. What this is that from the day that I bought the stock, the day we bought the stock at $16.09, the price has gone all the way up to $62.43. We've seen almost a 74, maybe 75% gain or profit off of the stocks that we've bought per share. So it was 1609. Let's say we bought 10 shares at 1609. Then 62.43, if I sold those 10 right now, my profit would be the difference between 62.43, 1609 times 10. And at that rate, it is 74% profit. The amount or the percentage you gain is not based on the number of shares or how much of a share, because you don't have to buy the whole share depending on who your broker is. If you have Robinhood, you can buy in portion. There are a few others out there, but we mainly use Robinhood for that. And then the daily price change. So Jumia went down 0.57% today. It's still in a buy zone. That's your stocks are going to go up and down. Like I said, it's like a roller coaster. The thing is how far it goes up and how far it goes down. Perfect example, Riot, which is a blockchain company, on fire. Today it went up almost 15%, 14.37%. We bought this at $7.06. It's now almost $50. We bought this no more than a couple of months ago. We sent out a post today, or was it yesterday, about buying innovation. This is what happens when you buy innovation versus buying what you know. Riot blockchain is something that is innovative. It's the wave of the future when it comes to cryptocurrency. They're going up by 15% in one day. Let's take somebody such as AT&T. AT&T is someone we know. Now, does that mean that one stock is worse than the other? No, it does not. It's just another way to look at things when you're making choices, because everyone's not going to buy everything on this list. This list is just to give an idea of choices and where we see they are in a quick format. Now, if you notice, there's some that have turned red. For example, Clean Spark. We purchased it at $28.82. Right now it's at $28.23. We're down by about 2% as far as in profit or equity. We have a couple of those like that we've just added. We just added Bumble Inc. today, which is a new IPO. We're going to talk about that one soon. And Agile Aerial System, we just added that this week. But overall, you can take a look and see that we're doing pretty good here if you look at these percentages. So if you had bought any one of these at the time that they were called out or posted, you would be looking pretty good as far as your profit on those and to hold them. And last thing we have here, 52-week high, 52-week low. I really like to know how far stock has gone up on this roller coaster ride in the past and how far has it gone down in the past. And that can help me to make decisions when I come over here and take a look at a stock and I see, okay, Microsoft is at $244 a share, and the 52-week high was 245. So it's right there at the high or the high point of the roller coaster. Does this mean that I won't buy more? Well, my strategy that I have listed here is I have Microsoft as a long hold, something that I plan to hold for a very long time. So I may just buy regardless. Other type of strategy options you may see is are we buying it for the purpose of its growth? Meaning we expect the price to actually grow to a much higher price than what we're seeing. Are we buying it for the purpose of dividends? AT&T, we're not buying you because we think your price is going to go up. We're buying you because you give us a check every 3 months and we like it. Long hold, we may get income, we may get a dividend from it as well, but our main purpose is this is something that's going to be a stable in our portfolio. We want to hold it for a while. Microsoft is one of those. Microsoft, we do believe that it has some growth, and it gives it gives a small amount of dividends, but this is an excellent long hold. It's going to take a while for the price of that stock to creep up, but it will creep just slowly. Reits, we put a post out about what Reits are. And so we're identifying what the streamline IG strategy is for each of these stocks. Now, do you have to follow this? No, it's at your discretion how you choose to use this, if you choose to use it. Because once again, this is not financial advice. This is simply education and sharing how we go about building our portfolio here at Streamline IG. And the last option you'll see that we have a couple of penny stocks we have here, and that lets you know, okay, this is a penny stock. Our strategy for penny stocks is in and out. We're trying to make a little bit of money off of a short-term gain and take those profits to put it back into buying some things that we may want long term. So anything under the price of $5 is considered a penny stock. Ideanomics is just that. We bought it at $3.75. It's currently at $4.62. We've had 18 or almost 19% profit. We're still holding on to it for a little while, but not long. The key here is the more shares of penny stocks you have, the more money you can make short term. Last one is SPACs. If there is a stock that we have on here that is a SPAC, we identify it as such. That way we know what our strategy is. We know that this company is looking to acquire or merger with another company, and then that name will actually change. So when Pace buys out their company, the ticker symbol will change from Pace to something else. So knowing what the strategy is here is really good for us to know why do we buy this stock? What is our goal? What strategy are we applying to it? So you can see what our just very quickly what our plans are for each of these stocks that we've bought. And we also have last section here, a little bit of notes for you guys. For example, AT&T, good dividends and great potential for growth with the addition of HBO Max. Something really quick notes, just so that you know. Airbnb and Dash, we purchased those as IPOs. So we're going to be holding those for a little bit of while because we want those to grow. And as you can see, they are. We just bought those two maybe a month ago, and we're looking at 27% profit on Airbnb and almost 10% on DoorDash already. So just something that you can kind of reference. Once again, this isn't saying you have to go buy everything on this list. This is just a tool that you can use if you wanted a little bit of information about what Streamline IG is purchasing in one little spreadsheet. So this is updated almost every day. Um, we'll add stuff on here that we've actually purchased and put on this list. For the most part, everything on here are things that we've actually called out in our post. But as I mentioned, there will be times such as Bumblebee or Bumble Inc. We just got this as an IPO yesterday, or today's Friday. So that was Wednesday when Bumblebee was released. That's just added. We haven't created a post about it yet. Um, actually, this company was referred to us as an IPO, and we are doing some research, but we didn't want to miss out. So once we get research on the company and can give you guys more information about it, we'll be posting that as well. Research tab down below the worksheet. These are companies that we're researching, and I might as well go ahead and add Bumblebee here now live while we're on, so that you know that that's something that we're actually in the process of researching. The price it was at the time of the research, once we completed it, and what the price has changed to. The reason why I do this is, let's say there's a company, I did not buy this. Hut 8 Mining Corporation is a penny stock. Wasn't sure if I wanted to buy it. It's now at $6.98. It's went up 11%. And I might see that and go, man, I wish I had bought this. We do not believe in FOMO, fear of missing out, but at least it lets me know what's growing. Make so that if I see another company that comes that's in that same sector doing the same thing, and I see my reasoning in the notes, I didn't buy it because it's not available to purchase on Robinhood or Webull, because it's an OTC over the counter stock. Oh, that's why I didn't get it. It's a reminder to me. It also counts as, okay, if Hut 8 goes up to $10 and it comes back on my radar, I have these notes. I've seen this before. And it's going to jog my memory to say, hey, I'm going to do a little bit more research on this. I think this might be something we want to take off the research list and put it in the portfolio if it ever comes off of the OTC. So that's a real quick look at what this tool is used for. Like I mentioned, this is updated pretty much every day. So use the link provided. Go check in if there's, you want to see what's on our radar, what we're researching. If you have a stock that you would like us to research, feel free to send a message. You can send a message directly to me, or post it under one of our postings, and we'll gladly do some research on some stocks and actually put it on our research list. And if it's something that looks really good, we'll post the why. If we don't like it, we'll post the why. That doesn't mean you should or should not invest in it. That's just giving you more information and feedback from a different perspective to help you from an educational standpoint to make your decision. So I hope this helps out a lot as far as getting access to a tool to kind of see, like I said, what we're working on and what's going on to help you in understanding investing in stocks. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message, and have a great day.